Welcome to episode 6 of Staying in the House, powered by gopherhole.com. I'm Daniel House. Last Thursday night, I thought the internet was going to collapse when the Gophers received a commitment from four-star Arizona defensive back Steven Ortiz Jr. He held numerous high-profile offers from programs like Oregon, Washington, Penn State, and many others, but he committed to Minnesota without even taking a physical visit to campus. When you watch his film, you see someone who can play multiple different positions, including nickel cornerback, and he instantly becomes one of the top-rated defensive back commitments in the history of Gopher football. Fans are going to be really excited to see him in maroon and gold in 2021, and he's going to bring a lot of defensive back swagger to Minneapolis. I'm really excited to have him on today's show. Let's roll the video. I'm very pleased to be joined by Steven Ortiz Jr. on today's show. Steven, first off, congrats on your commitment.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here on the show.
Social media went crazy on Thursday night. I haven't seen anything like it since I've been covering this program. What did it mean to you to have so much encouragement from fans, future teammates, and just everyone on the internet?
To be honest with you, I've never had that before. So, it meant a lot to me and also to my family that I'm that important to the Gopher Nation. So, all I got to do now is just grind, and then focus on my senior season. And then after this season, I'm a Gopher officially.
Despite holding multiple offers, you never even physically visited the Minnesota campus, but still committed. When you compared Minnesota to other programs, what stood out about the Gophers in comparison to others?
The culture. The culture stands out the most. That's pretty much why half the reasons why I committed to Minnesota. The culture. They have good academics. They have great coaches that keep a lot of energy. And I'm an energized guy, so I love coaches that are energetic, like PJ Fleck and Coach Joe Harris-Simiak. And I love Minnesota, and yeah.
Was there a certain moment or point in time when you knew, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to commit to the Gophers?
Yeah, we had a family discussion at the table when Minnesota talked to me 2 to 3 months ago. And I'd never seen the communication like PJ Fleck had. He was texting me every morning, calling me every morning, every afternoon. It was just crazy how he communicated with me. And a big thing with me is just communication with the coaches and a bond. And PJ Fleck and Coach Joe Harris-Simiak, we have that bond.
When you first met PJ, what really stood out about him that really resonated with you?
He's an energetic guy, and he's always going to keep it 100 with me, and he's trustworthy.
How excited are you to work with someone like Joe Harris-Simiak, who's developed a lot of really great defensive backs here? You look at what he did with Antoine Winfield Jr., Chris Williams, and just a couple examples. What excites you the most about working with him?
I just can't wait to get on the field with him. I talk to him every day. He's an exciting guy, a great coach. I've seen a lot of videos on him, and I just can't wait to get on the field with him and in the classroom.
When you look at the Gophers defense, Joe Rossi running it, how excited are you to work with him? Because he really seems to maximize the versatility of a lot of guys, and you certainly have that.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to coach with Joe Rossi because my Desert football team runs the same, pretty much kind of the same defensive formation as Minnesota does. So it's kind of going to be an easy fit from going to Desert Edge to Minnesota with the nickel spot. And, yeah.
When I watch your tape, I see you possibly being able to play multiple different positions. Is there one that you particularly like better than another?
I like nickel because I can blitz and put more hands on, but I'm very versatile, so you can put me at safety or corner too. I really don't mind.
I see that physicality when I watch your tape, and for fans that maybe haven't watched you play, how would you describe your playing style and mentality?
I'm physical, I'm a dog, and I'm always head on for the ball.
Which past college or NFL players do you study the most and maybe have had the biggest influence on your development as a player?
Jalen Ramsey and Sean Taylor.
What did you like particularly about those two guys and their skill sets?
They're physical, and there's some hard hitters. And I watch them before a game every Friday night, and that's where it comes from.
Your dad coached you, and I understand he had a lot of very intense drills set up in the backyard for you. What type of impact did he have, not only on your playing career, but your development as a person?
Well, he was in the military for a couple of years, so he brought that back home. So he taught me from being a young man to a young adult today. I always respect everybody around me, no matter what, and discipline especially. And he's always my day one. And mainly this commitment decision was mainly on him too, because he's like my best friend, and everything goes through him.
This is shaping up to be a really historic recruiting class for the Gophers. How much contact do you have with the other 2021 commits, and how much have you been working with them to help convince other players to join you now?
I'm talking to a lot of them, but I can't say who because it's very top secret. But I'm talking to a lot because I'm trying to make this the best class in Minnesota history. So I'm trying my hardest to get them over and flip them sometimes.
What is your message to 2021 players who are currently considering Minnesota that might be on the fence?
We're going to ride, I promise. And we're going to be the best, I promise.
It's time to head into rapid fire, Steven. I'm going to hit you with some rapid questions to learn about some of your favorites. Fans want to know more about you. So the first one is one word to describe your playing style.
Physical.
Who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Jalen Ramsey.
You can only have one meal. Which one are you picking?
Rice and beans.
Which person has had the single biggest impact on your life?
My grandma.
Have you ever seen snow?
Yes.
Have you ever built a snowman?
Yes, I love the snow.
So when did you see the snow for the first time?
We have a place called Flagstaff in Arizona where like straight snows for days, and we just go up there, and I love the snow. I love sledding. I love building snowmen, snowballs. Like the snow really not gonna do much for me. It's not gonna really damage me at all. Going to Minnesota is like reason why I picked Minnesota because I love the snow. I love the cold.
Did you get a chance to really see the campus quite a bit when you took that virtual tour?
Yeah, I have. I actually have, and I also FaceTime a couple football players. They showed me around too after the virtual, so it was awesome.
Did you really like that virtual platform to have a chance to see the campus despite not even being able to physically get up there?
Yeah, it was beautiful. I've never seen. It was my first virtual tour, so it was like an unofficial over the FaceTime, but it was a beautiful campus. My whole family was there to see it and everything.
If you could travel across the country with two other people, living or dead, who would you pick?
Other than my dad, you said?
No, two other people, living or dead, that you would like to travel across the country with.
Ooh, I pick my. That's hard. That's a hard question. If I could pick two people across the world, it would be. Dang, I got a lot of people, but I'm trying to pick my favorite two. I'm trying to pick my favorite two. I just pick. I'll go with. I travel with NBA YoungBoy, and then I will go with Victor Cruz. I want to see what he's doing. Yeah.
What is one unique fun fact that people might not know about you?
One unique fact about me?
Yes.
I'm a workout head. I love to work out, if anything. And I love to be outside. I'm very active.
What's your favorite workout to do?
Chest. I'm all upper body.
If you had a spirit animal, what would it be?
A flying horse.
Flying horse. Why is that?
Because you can go anywhere with the horse. You don't need no gas, no nothing.
So is that like going to be the new nickname for you, Flying Horse? Or do you have a current nickname?
The nickname for me is Zona. I like Zona.
Zona. So that's what Gopher fans should call you is Zona.
Yeah, my first ever All-American game, because I was the only Arizona kid on the team, so they used to just call me Zona.
What excites you the most about this final season of football, Steven? You have a chance to really live it up one final time with your teammates. And what do you really want to get out of that final year?
My everything. Get to ride my boys for one last ride before they commit to their colleges. And I'm going to give my full 100% for these new coaches. And I just can't wait.
You have a little bit of time before you get up here. Are there a few specific areas that you really want to focus on improving over the course of the next year or so?
Yeah, I want to focus. I want to get done with my schoolwork. I only need 2 more credits. So once I get them 2 credits done, I want to be in the I want to be with Ryan from Sweet Feet and Greg from Gopher Football and just start grinding in the weight room and working on my footwork before I get to campus.
Steven, what's your final message to all the Gopher fans out there that are really supporting you and excited to have you on campus in about a year?
Minnesota, you get a dog. Row the boat. Sky you ma.
Steven, thanks for joining the show. I know Gopher fans are looking forward to seeing you in Minneapolis, and I really appreciate your time. Best of luck in your final season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks to Steven Ortiz Jr. for stopping by today's show. I want to remind everyone to like and subscribe to Gopher Hole on YouTube at Gopher Hole. Head over to our website, gopherhole.com, for the latest news. You can also follow me on Twitter at Daniel House NFL for the latest Gophers, Vikings, and Minnesota sports related news. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.